Kit Kats can read. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a review on Teen Witch, Morgan Charmley Teen Witch by Katy Birchall. So this I received a quick disclaimer from the publisher in exchange for an honest review. However, this does not affect my opinion on the book whatsoever. It's going to contain my true opinion, thoughts and everything about this book only. So don't you worry about that. I'm pretty honest, and yeah, but thank God I loved it, because this book, it was so funny. But I kind of knew that I was going to love it. This was, I suppose, like a 5-star prediction sort of book, because Katy Birchall, she's written some other books as well. She's written the It Girl series, she's written the Hotel Royale series. If you guys don't know and you haven't been following my channel for that long, or not at all, then I read the first book in the Hotel Royale series. That is basically a hotel that superstars stay at, and it's so funny. Like, I laughed so much at that book. It's so funny, and yeah, I loved it. So that's the only book that I've actually read by Katy Birchall. I do own the It Girl first book, and yeah, now she's written this series. So this is sort of kind of like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but as if she's like a lot younger sort of thing, so like around the age of 13. So it kind of has a little bit of a middle grade-y sort of feel, and that's just what I felt with it. But I feel that's just because of the magicalness and the whimsiness of the book, and yeah, I really liked it. I still find it hilarious. So yeah, it was so funny. So this is about a girl called Morgan, and she takes this witch exam, and when you pass the witch exam, then you can go to a normal school. However, you must have the fact that you are a witch. You've got to keep it secret, basically. And so Morgan is struggling with that. She's struggling with school. She has a familiar, which basically in Sabrina Teenage Witch is Salem the cat, the black cat. So she does have her familiar right here. However, he can morph into like any sort of creature you want, so whether that being like a spider or a bat or a beetle or a cat or anything that they want. So his name's Merlin, and when she goes to school, Merlin transforms himself into a creature, and people at school see that, they get scared, and thus Morgan is then horrified and embarrassed, and the rest of her school year is just a complete disaster, and everyone thinks that she's a weirdo because of it. They think that she's got some sort of weird creature pet, and yeah, so she ends up meeting this boy called Owen in this bookstore, which does sell some sort of like magical books. It's kind of like an odd sort of bookstore. So she thinks like, maybe I've made this friend, this boy called Owen, and it's pretty much about like her school, and can she learn to not use magic to cheat her way through school sort of thing, and like how's she gonna get by, and that's the basic gist of it. And it's so funny. Like, I found myself cringing along with Morgan. Like, whenever something really embarrassing was happening with her or to her, I was cringing along with her. I was just like, oh my god, that is so embarrassing. I just kept on imagining myself there and imagining the situation happening to me, and it's so embarrassing and so cringing that you can't help but snigger and laugh. And I found myself laughing so many times throughout this book. So many funny and hilarious moments. If you guys like the Georgia Nicholson series by Louise Renison, or there's the Geek Girl series by Holly Snell, it's very similar sort of like writing and sort of hilarious themes to that, where you just sort of like cringe and you laugh and snigger and giggle and just yeah. So it has the same sort of feel, the same magical feel as those books, and I love those books. So, you know, I'm promoting this book along with those books. So it's very, very funny. Morgan as a character, she is so funny. Like, she's so funny. Like, she's clumsy. She's a bit like Harriet from the Geek Girl series, or from the Louise Venison books, like Georgia, she's clumsy, but she's also like quite cheeky and quite sassy, and as a 13-year-old girl, she's so funny. So yeah, I really liked her. Her familiar Merlin, he is so funny. I would love to have a familiar like Merlin. He's so spunky, and he just wants her to have like a really fun life and to have a fun time being a witch, and I feel like he's pushing and testing her all the time, but I really liked him. We have Morgan's mum, who is also a really great character as well, and her mum's best friend Dora. She's quite quirky and a really cool character. And we've got Owen, who is in the bookstore, and he's quite a mysterious character in himself. And I suppose near towards the end of the book, I was just like, yeah, I quite like this character. He's really nice, and he's really like friendly and really nice towards Morgan throughout the whole book, and yeah, really liked him as a character too. So yeah, I definitely recommend this book. It's going to be a series, so this is the first book that's in a series. This book comes out the 5th of September, so get your hands on it. So of course I had no choice but to give this book 5 out of 5 Kit Kats. It's totally worth the read. I really enjoyed it. It was such an emotional roller coaster of funny moments, cringing moments, and happy moments, and just like oh my god moments, and it's so fun. It's so fun. So if you guys really like Sabrina the Teenage Witch but in a 13-year-old format, this is a book for you, like totally. And if you like I say, the Georgia Nicholson books by Louise Venison or the Geek Girl series by Holly Smell, those funny and hilarious books have the same vibe with this. So if you like those books, you'll like this book. I really liked it, and yeah, it's totally worth it. It's brand new, and it's really funky, and is I feel like the other books in the series are going to be awesome too. Katy Birchall, she's a brilliant author. She just knows how to capture every sort of like emotion inside your body, and yeah, she's done a fantastic job with this book. So that's it for this review. Let me know down below in the comments if there's anything else you would like to know about this book. Also, what I would like to say quickly, throughout this book there's sparkles around the pages. Like every page has a little sparkle, which I thought was really cool, like sparkles. And it's just created it like really magically, and every chapter is like titled really vibrantly and sort of big and bold. So yeah, I thought that was really funky too. It definitely had a magic feel throughout the book, and it's just very laugh out loud funny, and yeah, it's so funny. So prepare yourself for crazy backflip dancing of a talent show, and a lot of snapping of fingers, and crazy hairy familiars, and bats, and dragons, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. So, hope you guys can give it a pick up. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. All of my social media links, as always, will be linked down below in the description if you'd like to follow me elsewhere. But that's it from me, guys. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!